quick message for you guys in this video. And I'm going to give you guys my outlook on this video topic. And you guys see the title of this. The days of the narcissist is over. And this is just the way I'm seeing things right now. I can't speak for anybody else in particular because I don't know anybody else's situations. But just the way I see things now, guys. The days of the narcissist is over. And them coming back into my life as if nothing even happened, or quite possibly having another one of these mutts try to weasel their way into my life, those days are over. It's almost like it can't happen to me again. And it's crazy because we are living in such a sick world right now. Just thinking about it makes you cringe. The way things are, the way people have changed, the way the world's evolved, I don't like it. I think everyone's lost their damn minds. I think people are caught up in social media too much. People are caught up in Snapchat. I think Snapchat is a huge one that is killing a lot of people. It's keeping a lot of people apart. It's keeping a lot of people like a fake person. It's like they don't know how to act. They don't know how to behave. I feel like this world, everyone's lost their identity almost. No one's taken the time to actually bond in person and develop close relationships in person. Rather, everyone wants to talk and hide their feelings and emotions over an app. And I think that's a huge killer right now in today's society, to be honest. Every time I run across people on a day-to-day basis and have deep conversations, because there's still people out there like this, it's just hard to come by, and that's all I'm saying. I'm thankful for every single one of those conversations I can have with people that actually take the time to actually talk about some real life deep shit, because that's what I live for. Because this world lacks it. And whenever you lack that yourself, it can be bad for you as well. So like, just imagine like everybody becoming a zombie and you're the only human left. That's how it feels like the world is coming to it. It's like, you know, it's just the way people behave nowadays. It's very narcissistic. It's very off. People are off. And it's a shame. And that's why when I come across people on a day-to-day basis and have good conversations, it keeps a man going. It keeps me going. And it actually happens quite often, but it's a little bit harder during times of quarantine. Like I said, there were some bad moments in 2020, also some very good moments. I hope this world improves in 2021. I think it will. But when it comes down to it, guys, the days of the narcissist is over for me. And I hope you guys can see it this way as well. Do not accept any Hoover attempts. Do not accept these same people you once had in your life. Forget about them unless they really make significant changes, because everybody is capable of change. I'm just keeping it a buck with you guys. Like, people are capable of change. It depends on who that person is. If you've seen that person as maybe a borderline narcissist, where they're in between of becoming worse or getting better, one of these types of people, there's like ounces of hope for that person, but they actually have to make the changes. They can't come into your life and say, I'm going to change, but I need you. Fuck that. Do not accept that bullshit either. Make sure they change by themselves on their own. Because if they come into your life and they want you a supply and tell you they're going to change, that's bullshit. And that's not the truth. Do not accept that bullshit into your life. That's all I'm saying. And like I said, people are capable of change. People can wake up. Just not many do. And that's why I'm saying, be aware of this. Don't accept the fake hoovers. If somebody really wants to be in your life, they will prove it to you, and it will be clear as day. Trust me, it'll be clear as day. So, and with me, I just don't see myself with any people that I used to be with from my past. I just don't see it happening. I don't see it. I see a future ahead of me that involves different people that are going to treat me good. You treat me good, I'll treat you better. That's how it goes with me. You even treat me a little bit good, I'll give you the world. That's how it goes with me. Just imagine how good you'll treat the right people when you were treating the wrong people that good. You know what I'm saying? So that's the way you look at that. That's the way I look at that. And make sure you are appreciated. Make sure you get what you're worth. And do not settle for less. Because we don't want any of these narcs back into our lives. It's not happening with me. And I say this and I give you guys this video because I don't want it happen. I don't want it happening to you guys, because narcs can come up with some pretty crafty shit to make you believe that, boom, things have changed, they've changed, they're ready for you now. No, like I said, if that actually did happen, they're not going to start and go off right off the bat with words, letting you know this, speaking it with words. They're literally going to appear in person, and they're going to prove it with actions that they have changed. They might do it by giving you a deep conversation, letting you know why things were the way they were, where they went wrong, and all these things. Like, there's no doubt about it, guys, if somebody has changed or not. And someone can't just tell you this bullshit with words that, oh, I've changed and all this. No, they haven't. They haven't done shit. So, be aware of that. And with all this information out here, guys, I see it being very bad for narcissistic people from here on out. I really do. I don't see, obviously there's always going to be those individuals around the world somewhere, but like I said, with all this information, I see narcissists' days coming to an end. I see a lot of this stuff coming to an end. I see less people putting up with this bullshit, more people waking up, more people seeing this truth for what it is, and these individuals for who they really are. And sooner or later, they're going to have no choice but to heal themselves. They're going to have no choice but to become the person they should be. Because the only reason why they stay the way they are is because they can fool people into getting supply. So that causes them to not actually make changes in their own life, because they're distracted from making the changes because they have supply. If they don't have supply, they're either coming to life or death situations here, guys. They're either going to kill themselves because they can't handle it, or they're going to change. And either or is going to happen. So, and with that being said, we don't wish death on nobody, but I just believe That is the mind of these individuals. And if they can't get their supply, they will do something about it. And then again, there are those narcs out there that can always get supply. So, and those are the ones that are just never going to change. Those are the ones that will always stay in this world. But I see, like I said, less of this stuff happening in the future. I see it looking brighter. And it's going to make everybody else's lives a hell of a lot better too. It's going to make my life better. It's going to make your guys' lives better. To have more real people in this world, because that's what we need. And it's so frustrating, because it used to be better. The world used to be better. There used to be more real people. And I feel like it's almost like you can feel the effects of there being less real people. It's almost like there's so much of this shit that it can just like almost have an impact on you and start to make you lesser than you are, because there's so many people in this world that are less. Like guys, like whenever I was younger, I was trying to get everybody to get the fuck up. Like, let's get the fuck up and let's do something. And it's just like people slowly started to change into very bad people doing bad shit. I just don't understand how people could have took that route and been happy doing it. The truth is, almost everybody is stuck in that route, and I'll never go there. I would rather die than go that route, and I'm not even joking. I'm not taking the route of a narcissist. I'm not taking the route of playing all these games in society to fit in with all these people that I don't give a fuck about. I don't give a fuck about them because they don't give a fuck about me. They don't care about one another. They're not your friend. They're not your girlfriend or your boyfriend either, even though they might pretend to be. It's all fake. And that's what I feel this world came down to. And me thinking the whole time, whenever I was younger, I had real friends. This girl I was with, she was a real girl, and all this other bullshit, right? It wasn't the truth at all. And things always felt a little bit off with certain situations. And I just didn't understand it at the time. So, this is why I'm saying it's nothing but a blessing. Nothing more than a blessing than seeing real people out and about and having real conversations. It just sparks more life into you. It's a good feeling. It's like, I needed that. It's like God was like, here you go, you need this today. I'm going to give you a real human being to talk to. Sparks you up, gets you going. You give that person the same feelings. You guys are both sort of like, you guys might even talk about this shit and both agree on it and stuff. And once again, I feel like real people are scattered all over this world, and narcissism took over. But like I said, more of this information is getting out there. It could cause the narcissist days to come to an end. It could cause these people to really be exposed. I don't understand how these individuals continue to do what they do. And there's so much information out there exposing them. They're obviously not seeing it. And you know what? Some do and some don't care. But I guarantee you guys right now, a lot of these individuals that are still doing this stuff, they don't see this information. And if they did, it would probably scare the daylights out of them. They'd be like, oh shit, I'm exposed. That's the truth. So, I'm going to cut this video short, guys. Not a long video, but this is just my outlook on things involving this topic. So, we're going to carry on now, and I got another video to do, so I'll be back, guys.